we're going to be going through how to use the quizzes feature within Canvas. So over on the left-hand side, I'm going to click quizzes. I can also do the same thing by going to assignments, but the option's already there. It makes sense just to click on quizzes. And just like every other part of Canvas, look for the blue button on the right-hand side with a plus sign. That's how I'm going to add a quiz. Whenever I do this, it gives me two options. Now, I would say start with the new quizzes because everything's moving in that direction, and the legacy part, the classic quizzes, really it's already being phased out. I wouldn't suggest creating content in that. I'm going to click submit, and it's going to take me into what looks like an assignment, but it's actually a quiz. So I'm just going to put test quiz 1. I'm going to say that it's 100 points, and it's just like everything else, an assignment group, display points. You won't mess with any of this. And then all about who to assign it to and whether to sync it with PowerSchool. All of those features are consistent, really, no matter what part of Canvas you're using whenever you submit something. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit save and publish, and you're probably thinking, well, we didn't create any questions or do anything. Well, that comes next in the new quizzes, to where it takes me to this external tool to create the quiz. So I have my title, I can add my instructions in, and then this blue plus sign means I can add content. And it's pretty comprehensive with what you can include. You can do hotspot questions, and if you're not familiar with that, that means I can put a picture or pretty much any image in the background and then select different regions as answers on that. Also, it gives the ability to have stimulus. So let's say I want to add a stimulus. That means it separates this into 2 sections. So I can actually add in a reading passage or something like that with my questions on this side. So I can go ahead and add in my multiple choice question to this side right here, and it makes it, I guess, more like NC Test whenever students are trying to take tests. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this for now, because as you can see through here, going through and finding the best question that's going to work for you is really going to be dependent on what goals you have set for an assignment or a course, because some things multiple choice are going to work out really well, other things matching, and other things essay. But it gives you the ability to have all this. So once you're done, there is nothing else you really need to do. There's no save on it. There's nothing. I can always go back to the settings or moderate a quiz at any given time. So let's say I go to moderate. That means on this tab I can actually open up the quiz for somebody to take a second time or a third time if I need to. So I have full access to do anything within quizzes and really get this down to the best thing for the students and the best thing really for teaching and relaying content within a course. So it's pretty straightforward. I'm not going to go through the rest of every question because it really is as simple as click the blue plus sign, put in matching, and then you pretty much just fill in your question. And then when you're done, you can hit done, and then that's it. I can hit return, and it's going to take me back to my quizzes, and there it is. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much how easy it is to go through and create a quiz within Canvas.